a lot of these little icy Turner beers.
No way, dude.
Let's go. Let's
Yo,
go.
this is the last one in my fridge until further
How's it
notice,
doing that?
until Icy and Turner get on the old stock here. So I hope they get it back in gear here real quick because these are good.
What up, guys? It's your boy Smalls back on another edition of The Vault, the weekly show that takes a look back at some of the best and worst jerseys in sports. With me, as always, is my main man, Benny Buckets. How's it going, sir?
It's going well, man. It's a good week. We got some exciting things coming up. You especially, because I'm excited about the NFL draft, and you should doubly be excited about the NFL draft because you are going.
Yeah.
But NBA basketball, my Heat are about to eliminate the Bucks tonight, already
Yeah.
being up 3-1, which is fucking awesome. Jimmy the Animal Butler, is a certified uncaged rabid dog. So. Things are good, especially in the sports world. Buccos unfortunately fell last night, but still doing pretty damn well right now. I'm happy in the sports world. I'm happy to be doing this show, and I'm very excited for who and what we have in store today.
Yeah, let's not keep the people waiting anymore. Let's bring him in. He's been on the show twice already, and each time he's been an electric factory without fail. Ladies and gents, we got Mr. B. Moon. Brandon Moon, how's it going, sir?
What's good, boys? What's going on? Happy to be back.
Dude, I seriously, man, like, because obviously we ended up linking up with you because of Derek and knowing people through people and things like that. And sometimes, like, you're always a little nervous about, having somebody on or working with somebody that you don't know very well. And every single time you've been on, and now this being another time, like, I feel like we've developed a pretty good relationship with you enough to this point. Like, even, there was like a time I saw you at the Gary Clark Jr. concert, and it's like even seeing you in person and having you on the show a few times, like, it's like this is such a natural fit, and I can't thank you enough for being willing to come back on the show. So we always love having you, and you're a local icon, so having you on here is a big deal for us. So we appreciate it, man.
I don't know about that. Might be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but no, sure, y'all. It's always genuine with you guys. I enjoy being on here talking to y'all. We always pick up right where we left off too. That's the best part. Don't ever get old, so that's a good thing.
No, yeah, so before every season, so like the last two seasons, like, so we had you on season one, right? I feel like before we started seasons 2 and 3, it's like, well, yeah, Brandon Moon's got to come back on the show, like,
Right.
like automatic before we do
without
anything.
fail.
Yeah, without doing anything. So,
I love it.
so what have you been up to? Let the people know, what you've been up to and anything new.
Yeah, so still running the clothing brands full time. Hippie at Heart at the Hippie at Heart. That's Hippie with a Y, not IE. Running that. Been kind of getting some stuff together, switching my website around a little bit. So that's been under construction. Still working on the vintage, Randy Restock vintage. I'm down at the Bohem store, 5156 Butler Street in Lawrenceville. So still doing the clothing thing. I'm also tour managing for an EDM DJ. He goes by Afterthought, like bass music, that type of stuff. Super fun, man. Keeps us busy. Had a couple of down months here, last couple of months, just like cold weather, like recouping, festival and show season starting back up here again now that it's getting hot. So looking forward to getting back after it and getting crazy busy again here too. But it's always a good time. Definitely entertaining, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So one of my questions is because obviously, it's been a minute since we had you on, but we know who you are, we know what you're about, we know what you do, right?
Right.
Who have you ran into, like, through doing the tour managing for DJ Afterthought and all that stuff? Have you, in the last, let's say, well, really since I guess you were on last, have you gotten to meet anybody that you were super stoked about? Like, what interactions have you had in that time that you were like, fuck yeah, dude, that's a good life memory through, like, that part of your work?
Honestly, it's like kind of like crazy and surreal to me because like I've been in like the EDM like rave scene essentially for like probably pushing like 8-10 years now too. So it's like a lot of these
Yeah.
people that we get around are people that I've looked up to for a long time too. So like it's just it's hard for me to wrap my head around a lot of times, but I love it and I'm very passionate about it and I enjoy it. As far as people I've got to be around, we went on tour with Riot 10. He's like a real heavy like dubstep artist. Went on tour with him in the fall, did a handful of shows. He's a great guy. Chris is his first name. Chris is awesome. Just like one of the most wholesome dudes ever. Like he's treated us real well. Excision is another big one. He has the Lost Lands Festival, Base Canyon Festival. Got to not I don't like know him very well. I've met him a handful of times, and he's a super cool dude too. Being around all these people though too. I mean, it's like any opportunity we get to like go and network and like do these shows, even if we're not playing, just to like pull up and support other artists. It's like one of those things. It's like the EDM scene in particular. It's nice because a lot of these artists, I might have even said this before too, but like a lot of these guys, they know that they can like walk into Walmart on like a Friday evening and most people don't know who they are. So a lot of them are like very humble. You know what I mean? Like they're easy to the majority of people are very, very cool, very respectable, very just like down to earth people. So it makes it that much more enjoyable when you've, seen these people for so long and been a fan of them for so long. And then you meet them, you're like, fuck yeah, like all right, they are cool. Like I love them.
Yeah.
Like it makes it that much better too. So
Yeah, because there's always that like worry of like, oh man, well, what if they're not as cool as I fucking hope they are? You know what I mean? And like, so being able to have that kind of come to fruition, and you know that these people are exactly who you would have wanted them to be, is such a cool feeling. So, and obviously we're super happy. I mean, you get to do that, and that's just like it is cool because kind of as a DJ, you're not always as much of a public figure. Like it's more, your name and your sound as opposed to like your image. You know what I mean? So I feel like it is easier for those guys to kind of be more humble because they're like some people don't even know how popular they are. Like they could be listening to their stuff, but they don't know the face behind the music. You know what I mean? So
right.
I think it's cool that you've got to have those experiences. And kind of piggybacking on that, my other question to you is because I know you and I have talked, like I'm dying to go to Lost Lands and like Electric Forest, and there's other festivals that I want to. What as and I know that you've kind of covered it all, but if you had to, like gun to your head, you have to pick a venue or an event or a festival to go to, and you only got one, what's the one that you're picking?
Lost Lands, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands
Easy.
down.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's something else, and it's like it's the heaviest of the heavy bass music too. Like that's where, like, if you really want to like go and get into it, and you're not sure how you're gonna like it, go there, and you'll know right then and there. It's like either like you're in love with it, and you're gonna have a good time there, or it's just not gonna be for you. That's a great
Right.
go to.
Hell yeah. Well, I love that answer because that's one that I'm hoping to go to eventually, but that's one of the most perfect answers I could have got. So,
Yeah.
and that's the
It's
thing is
close
because
too.
I
It's
feel
only
like
3 hours.
well, and I feel like what EDM does is like I feel that's such a wholesome, non-judgmental community, like where other types of music, like it's the crowd that you're gonna get is a mixed bag, and it's typically a bad thing. Whereas in EDM, it's a mixed bag, and it's so many like free spirits and just people happy to be themselves and enjoy something together. And that's like I'm a big reggae fan, and I feel the same way. Like going to reggae concerts and stuff. Like you're not like fights aren't breaking out. It's people dancing and connecting and having a good time. Like, and that's why I do love the EDM scene because it's like you are shamelessly just raging together to some like good electric music, and that's why I love the scene. That's why I wanted to get it from you because you've been around that scene for so long. Like what's like your go-to festival or event? So hearing that makes me even more encouraged to want to go for sure.
Yeah, man. Like honestly, like that whole environment is like what made me fell in love with it, aside from the music to begin with, too, because it really
Right.
is like that. Like this is how I always explain it to people. Like I grew up like listening to like country and rap and all that stuff too. It's like you go to country concerts, like you're gonna have assholes that are drunk just trying to fight. Rap, you got a lot of animosity. People just want to like big dick each other and just act some type of way.
Right.
Go to these
Right.
shows, like occasionally you will see someone that doesn't know how to handle their shit, but the majority of the time everybody's very respectable. It's just like normal people that are just like trying to escape their 9 to 5 reality and just have a good time for a weekend. And it's awesome, man. Just something else.
Yeah,
Hard to
no,
explain.
yeah, no. I feel so like I'm not a big festival guy personally, just because like I don't know. I'm just that hasn't really been my thing. But the few EDM like shows that I've been to, I'm not even on there. I'm just drinking a beer, no matter who I'm with, no matter the people around us. It's still just like an electric atmosphere. Like
Right.
everyone's
Yeah.
just so cool, dude. And like it is, it seems like a really really cool community, to be a part of, and like for you to just find an avenue into that is incredible. I don't know, like I feel like you every time you're up there like on stage with Afterthought, you got to be thinking like, "Holy shit, how did I get here? How am I doing this right now?"
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's like I got lucky. At the end of the day, it's like I really do every time we're doing stuff like that. It's just hard for me to wrap my head around. It's very, very surreal for me. I'll just like look around sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this
Yeah, but
actually
like
happening right now?
that's the goal, man, is to like do something
Right.
that you love to do. Like so many people, man. I mean, we're most of us out here are just doing things that we have to do. Whereas if you're able to make ends meet while doing where your heart is and like what your passion is and being around a community that you've always wanted to be around, like that you would do in your free time, but now you get to just make that your life. Like that's the coolest shit ever, man. That's the dream. So
It's not work.
we're super stoked for you, man.
No, I appreciate that, y'all. Honest to God, like it is. It's a blessing, and I don't take 1 second of it for granted when I'm doing it either. Like I really do love it and just enjoy the hell out of it. Like it's I don't know, man. It's crazy. It really is crazy. It's like just one of those things. It's like when you get to like go and do that type of stuff that like you can't wrap your head around. It just makes you appreciate it. It's like puts the money work perspective thing out there for
Right.
you. It's like you might not always be as happy making a bunch of money doing something you don't like as you'd rather be doing something you like and not making as much money doing it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Trust me, I resonate with that wholeheartedly. We're trying to chase where you're at, man. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I've done it
get
all
there
too. It's
eventually.
like corporate America, done all that shit. Not that I would never go back, but it's like it'd really have to make a lot of sense and it'd really have to feel right. But it's one of those things too. It's like I'm making less money than I've ever made in the last like 4 or 5 years since I got out of college. I'm happier than I've ever been. You
yeah,
know, it's a weird
Yeah.
concept, but it's like that's what you need sometimes, especially while you're young too. It's like I'm single, I don't have kids, so it's like I got it pretty easy. You know, if I was in a
hmm
different situation, things might be different. But like where I'm at right now,
Right.
like if I can get by, then I'm going to do it, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, speaking of the vintage stuff, so I gotta say, I think I have at least three Randy Restock items, and I'm taking them all to the draft with me. Everything
Oh,
that I have from you is like top notch, dude. Like, and I wear it like nonstop. I swear to God, and that's just
yeah, I
not
love
blowing
that.
smoke. Like, I love it. I gotta say.
Yeah, better question. What pieces do you have that you're taking with you? I can't remember off the top of my head what you got.
Yeah, so I got a starter jacket from the 1997 uh, MLB All Star game that was held in Pittsburgh. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, it was like one of
that
those
one's
puffy
fire. I know
starter
exactly which
jackets.
one.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
I love that one. And I'm also taking, it's literally just like a black Texas Tech shirt, but I wear it seriously. I wear it probably once a week. Just cause it's one
Wearing
of
Yeah, I
my
it,
was gonna
favorite
baby.
say, I
shirts.
mean, he's had it on when I go over there when
Yeah.
we do the show in person and stuff. So
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got one more. I think it was like, I want to say it was like the 2000, whenever the next baseball All Star game was. I have like another shirt from that you ended up putting out. So I got
Oh
I
yeah.
got some I got some stuff in the closet from you. So
No,
uh,
I appreciate that, man. That's fucking awesome. It's baseball season, baby. Them
let's
Buckos,
go. Them
we're
Buckos.
living in
Dude,
the Matrix right now. I hope it keeps sending.
I know. Dude, okay, so I was at the game last night, and I was so sad because we were up 7-2. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Holderman kind of blew it, but it
Yeah.
was still cool just to see like on a weeknight there was more people there than
hmm
I'm used to seeing. There's a different vibe, there's a different atmosphere around baseball, and like I get to see Kutch hit a 3-run homer last night, and it was like the city is like alive again. Because and now I wish it wasn't so fair weather for most people, like to where it's like, oh well, I'll only be that diehard when we're good, but like it was still cool just to know that we're in that conversation again, and people are excited to go down there to PNC Park and watch a Buccos play some good baseball. And
Yep.
that's, I mean, like even when we lose, like we're still fighting and we're showing that like we're a good competitive team right now. So if we can tune that pitching up, it is awesome that we're now in baseball season and the Buccos are relevant. That's like one of my favorite things, period, right now.
It's crazy what winning can do to a city. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
just makes everybody
yeah.
live a whole lot different. It's so exciting. And like we haven't seen that since what? I don't even remember what year was it, like 12, 13 when we made the playoffs the last time?
13, and then I think we did in
15. 15.
15
Yeah, we
was the
three
last time,
three
but
years. Yeah.
13 was that year that like
Yeah.
we went off, and that
Right.
was when we had Kutch, Martin, and Burnett like all like in their prime at that time. That was, oh man, I'm reminiscing to 10 years ago, and like that was the best thing that ever happened to me. And
That's
like
this year,
aside
baby.
aside from watching the Steelers and Penguins win championships, like definitely in Pirates in my life in Pirates history, that's like the best shit that ever happened was that year. So I'm hoping maybe we're a little reminiscent of that this year and keep that rolling. So it's early, I know, and a lot of my friends in other cities keep telling me it's early, and I get that, but I'm gonna enjoy this while we have it.
That's what I said too. It's like I don't even like normally in the beginning of the season, I'm telling myself it's early because we suck.
Yep.
I don't want to like think about it the other way around. It's like, wait, it's early and we're doing good. It's like,
Yep.
all right, no, keep
Yeah,
it going, keep it rolling, baby.
yeah.
No, I mean, dude, we got the most fun team in baseball. It's not even a question. I think like the Pirates are the most fun team to watch in baseball right now.
We're exciting
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, dude. Because we got a lot more personalities now, and we've got like a bunch of guys doing different things. We brought Kutch back, and we implemented the new sword gimmick for home runs and stuff. And it's like, and we're getting more like social media play, like and people like through big sports media, like on ESPN. The Pirates are getting attention now, and it's like I feel like even people who aren't Pirates fans are kind of rooting for us to a point. Like we're the lovable Cinderella right now, and I'll keep that. I love the positive vibes towards the Buccos.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
No, we need that type of energy behind us too, because it's one of those things when you've been down bad for so long, man, it makes all the difference in the world when you're winning, but it makes all the difference in the world when the city and whoever else is supporting it too.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
all we need to do is get those turn back the clock jerseys back,
Yeah,
and
dude. Bring
then
them back.
have them show out for a game, and then we'll be good to go.
Everybody lose their mind if those came back.
Yeah.
We would lose our
Yeah, I
minds
was gonna
for
say
sure.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
not everybody
without a
else.
doubt.
Everybody else might be mad, but we would lose our mind.
Right.
Yeah. All right, dude, I got one more question for you before we get going. So,
Yep.
all right, so I haven't talked to Benny about this yet, right? So this is something that came up earlier this season. So, oh shit, it's not showing up. I had the logo here. I wanted to ask Brandon if we could put together a hippie at heart line for Dr. Biscuits.
Oh, I don't see why not.
So, B-Man, I'll send you the logo. I had one put together. I can't find it right now. But basically, this logo is literally just like a dude with a mullet, some sort of hockey puck incorporated with it, and it's just a guy that goes by Mr. Biscuits.
That would be
Dr.
Doctor
Biscuits.
Biscuits,
Sorry.
and a stethoscope,
Yeah.
What are you
and a
thinking? Thinking like
stethoscope.
a shirt, sweatshirt, jersey? What are you thinking?
Any of the above, honestly, dude. Any of
Okay,
the
all
above,
right.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
that was
because
fire.
the origin of this was years ago when we first started making merch. A buddy of mine that I live close to in Montana was like, "Hey, I'm," and I in Smalls I did ask him what it was actually
Mm-hmm.
about. Is he was learning how to play the ukulele, and he was gonna make music under the alias of Dr. Biscuits, and it was a hockey puck with eyes, a stethoscope, and a mullet, and that was supposed to be the logo. And he sent me like this like rough draft sketch and asked us if the guy who was doing our graphics and stuff, if he could like whip something up. And it never came to fruition really. Like we got some like rough draft logos and stuff, but other than that, like that's how this all started. And I brought it up on the show like 2 months ago. And yeah, so it's a simple legend about Dr. Biscuits, but that's all that is really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we can talk. We can figure something out.
I'm just
Get
saying.
that logo nice.
Yeah, I'm just saying it might be a little collab opportunity right there.
I
Dr.
like that.
Biscuits, I think, could play, dude. I'm just saying.
Homie's coming for the
Well,
win.
maybe.
Maybe we'll see, Dave. We got to
Maybe.
get it right. We got to get it right. But no, I'm pumped to get into it. You guys ready to jump into some of our picks here?
Yeah,
Always.
do it.
All right, Benny, you want to hit the ad read this week?
Of course. For all of those who may not want to look like me, you need to visit Marshall Fitness. Marshall Fitness is your one-stop shop training app that is ran by our dear close friend of the show, Will Marshall, who is just being a travel savant right now. And he is always expanding his product and making it better. He's got his own app now. But Will be able to be your fitness mentor virtually to where you don't have to go through the hassle of having to meet with somebody face to face. You will be able to access him at any time, and he will be able to work around your needs, your abilities, your goals, your planning. You just tell him what you want, and he's going to put together a workout plan that fits best for you. It doesn't matter whether you have a gym membership, whether you're working out at home. You tell him what you want and what you have access to, and he will make sure you hit your goals. He's not fitting a mold of what he wants you to look like. He wants you to hit your goals. He's the most personal trainer you can get, and he's the most professional guy. I wouldn't trust anybody else. Please visit Marshall Fitness today. The best time to start is right now.
Let's go. All right, boys. We're doing worst minor league baseball jerseys. So this is the third time this topic has come up. We've never done like strictly bad ones before. We've only done like ridiculous picks before. This one, yeah, we got some stinkers in here. I think this is one of the funnest topics we've done. Period. So,
dude, I love being like everybody knows that we are obsessed with minor league baseball jerseys, and because there are just some crazy ones, and there's some honestly pretty clean ones. But here we've just got some ones that like are stinkers, but then some that are just so goddamn ridiculous that it like makes you scratch your head. Like, who the hell was giving the thumbs
like
up
the
on this?
MLB's like not that crazy with it. You know what I mean? The minor
At
league
all.
creative
Not
director
even
is like, hold
close.
my beer.
yeah.
Yeah. Swear, man. Like, and that's like, I feel like because they're minor league, because we see some crazy ones in the G League and stuff like that. And it's like, I feel like because they're like, hey, we're not big time, so let's just get fucking weird with it. And then they put out what we're about to show you today.
All right. So, Benny, why don't you start us off?
Ooh.
All right. So these are the Memphis Redbirds. Associates, or they're the affiliate of the Cardinals, I believe. I can't remember what classification they are, but I mean, you got a Twinkie on the tit over here, and then you've got some sort of hieroglyphic figure with these just nonsense rings and then the weird stripes on the sleeves. I get what they were going for, that they're going for more of like a Pharaoh Egyptian look, and because Memphis, don't forget, is in Tennessee, but this is in tribute to Memphis, Egypt, because those two definitely are so alike, and Memphis, Tennessee was definitely based off of Memphis, Egypt. That they decided to throw these together. I get trying to add some culture and some history knowledge in there, like that's cool and all, but these are just an absolute disaster and horrible to look at. One of the most aesthetically unpleasing jerseys I've ever seen. Like I don't know why there's like a quarter inch, like a gooch hair of space of just the white between the like stripes up top across the chest and then the stripes on the sleeve. I don't get it, and it doesn't really fit like the shape of the jersey. It's just odd to me, man. So I had to throw these up there because these are just dumb. It's a dumb idea, bad idea. Sorry, Memphis. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, these are... Dude, the Twinkie is... Why the fuck did they have to make it look like a Twinkie? I know what they were trying to do, but like...
Right. I get... Or it's like the panel on an elevator.
Yeah.
If you got to, like, on the outside of the door to hit up or down, that's what that shit looks like. That or a Twinkie hanging off your nipple. It's one of the two, and neither are good. So
some of these would have been better off as T-shirts on Shein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been made a lot cheaper too. But like someone spent a ridiculous amount of money getting these made. Yeah, man. I don't know. There's not really much more else for me to say. These are just bad.
Rough, very rough.
What's up with the stripes, dude? Like on the sleeve. That's what doesn't make any sense to me. It's not like it follows the whole fucking like necklace thing that they got going on. It's so like off on its own. And like not a part of the color scheme like whatsoever. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because like I don't know if it was like some sort of like clothing parallel to like what Egyptians wore, whatever that I'm just not as knowledgeable of. Maybe I'm being culturally ignorant right now, but it just does not look good. So, and let's be honest, you're also bringing style from what fucking 10 BC or whatever to now. Like maybe things have been outdated a bit, and you shouldn't have brought shit back.
I mean, it was bad enough how they did it, but the fact that they made like a little cardinal, king, pharaoh, whatever the
Yeah,
hell.
dude.
Yeah, like
Y'all are,
like
y'all
a
are
They
Looney
put
Tune.
a glove on
They
his
put
hand
a
too.
they put a Looney Tune with a glove on his hand, dialing this elevator tit Twinkie next to him. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. But the Memphis Redbirds, this is tough, and those are fake smiles on those dudes.
right.
Oh, 100%.
Nobody's happy to look like that.
Looks like one of those. I paid somebody $15 on Fiverr to make me a baseball
Yeah.
jersey graphic design.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, well, yeah, dude, why is the Cardinal so small and then the Twinkie is fucking massive on the other side?
Yeah, they didn't make them proportionate at all. I think they were just like, hey, just put it out. Like, was there like a group or a like Egyptian community that was pissed that they weren't represented here by the Redbirds? Like, I want to know like what caused this big of an issue to result in this shit.
I
If they were trying to tribute a city or trying to tribute some Egyptian culture, they really did a disservice. That's for sure.
yeah, dude.
A disservice is the most polite way you could have
Yeah,
put that.
it's a respectable way to put it.
Yeah. All right. B Moon, what you got for pick one? These are
Oh my!
hilarious.
So was this like a punishment that these guys had to wear these poor jerseys? Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Apparently, these were from the '70s. These have been brought back as like throwback uniforms, essentially. Too. Fayetteville. Let's see who's their farm team. They're the one of the farm teams for the Astros. I don't know. It's kind of like they got like the little Houston appeal going on with the jerseys. I kind of like that, but I just I don't know how well I could confidently play baseball with my shirt saying Peckers like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, like it'd be like if another team had something that said the douches on it. Like it's just a terrible name, man. You can't put that on there. And especially kind of like the font too,
Right.
isn't awesome for it. And again, I do kind of like the like half tribute to the old Astros jerseys and stuff. But no matter if this was the cleanest looking jersey ever, you can't rationalize having the word Peckers on there. No shot.
It's one thing if you guys go out and win, be a little less tolerable. But if they had to lose any of those games wearing those jerseys, man, I'd be a sad dude walking back to the clubhouse with my pecker between my legs, probably.
Well, dude, this is just this is a Spencer's jersey right here, bro. You walk into Spencer's and that's where you pick
Oh
this
my
bad boy up.
God. Yeah. Spencer Gifts. Yeah. Which, first of all, like, that's what, like, the store originally was Spencer Gifts, and then they turned it into just Spencer's.
Right.
I walk into Spencer's and I get this. Who am I giving this gift to? who am I giving a Peckers jersey to? Who am I giving, because of Spencer Gifts, like, who am I also giving other questionable items to as gifts? But that's a whole different.
No, you know
It's a
who you
whole
buy
different
those gifts for?
conversation.
It's the kid that only drinks Monster in high school, bro.
Yeah.
That's who wears it.
True.
Matching drywall.
Yeah.
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 Damn it, Kyle.
It's like, you go to a stadium, you always see, no matter what sporting event it is, there's always somebody there that's got some random team's jersey on that isn't playing. They're not even there that day. It's like the Peckers jersey. That's the one that you just pull up to a stadium in randomly and just wear.
Yeah,
Right.
with the shark tooth necklace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not puka shell, like the shark,
Yep.
like big fat fake shark tooth. Yeah.
Like, we're going to see how many of these $14 beers I can down before I get kicked out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, I was at the Pirate game yesterday. It was the Pirates and the Dodgers, and I see a dude decked out, hat, shirt or jersey and shorts, all Detroit Tiger stuff. He also had a soul patch and baby gauges. I'm not like, okay, there's like real gauges, and then there's gauges that are like just big enough where it's slightly bigger than a regular ear piercing.
Right.
It was like that, and I was like, that dude just crushed a monster in a parking lot. His government name is Kyle, and has no relevancy to either team that are here at all right now. And he also probably today is wearing a Packers shirt.
What was he wearing? Harley Davidson brand sunglasses backwards on his hat too? You say soul
There
patch.
were sunglasses. There were sunglasses backwards on the hat,
Yeah.
but I did not see what kind of sunglasses they were. They weren't Foster Grants.
That's
I
good,
know
dude.
that for sure.
He has a
But
Salt Lake
that's
sticker
all
on his truck.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, that's a good way to open it up. My first pick, I changed it up from what I sent you guys
Oof.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah, you asshole. I was
Sorry.
expecting to be on the same page.
I'm sorry, dude.
But these are so much worse.
Yeah, he was not good.
All right, so I'm going with the Reading Fighting Phils, Phillies affiliate team. I guess this is a tribute to all the hot dog stand workers at the stadium. I don't know why they went with this. The glasses don't make any sense to me. Do hot dog vendors always wear like old 50s style glasses? I don't know. The bow tie is like whatever. I've seen worse things on minor league jerseys, but just the vest, like the striped vest, making them look like a goddamn carny with the glasses don't make any sense to me, like whatsoever.
Just the aggression. The aggression behind goddamn Carney is genuinely concerning to me for a point. Like, you have some bad fucking history with carnival workers. Like, you were like, the last time I ran into a goddamn Carney. But yeah, dude, I'm getting like a multitude of things. Like, I'm getting like old doo-wop barbershop quartet type vibes. I'm getting Super Weenie Hut Jr. vibes. I'm getting okay, that's the primary too. I'm also getting old dude from Six Flags vibes, like that type of shit. That's where I'm going to. The glasses don't help that. But yeah, dude, these are a train wreck.
My first thought was Colonel Sanders. I really thought that's what it was for, honestly. There's just so much going on that jersey, like so many different like the stripe patterns going the wrong way, the little buttons on the undershirt, the patches, oh my goodness. Yeah.
They put a lot of work into this, dude. I'll give them that. They put a lot of work into this.
Well, damn right it's Colonel Sanders. They got 11 herbs and spices all packed into that damn jersey. That is just absolutely awful. And so Smalls, the glasses were a graphic that was on each one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. What's the connection between hot dog stand workers and giant ass glasses hanging off their vest?
They all. Every guy who's ever sold a hot dog has bad vision. Like, is that what the connection is? That's fucking awful.
Protect your eyes from mustard and ketchup getting sprayed all over the place.
Yeah, that might be it. They need little like windshield wipers on the glasses too.
Well, I also love how they made a specific hot dog logo to throw on here too on the sleeve just for this game. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it is something that technically has to do with Philadelphia. So makes sense why it sucks and is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that just described the entire fucking city.
Yeah.
It all lines up.
All right, Benny, what do you got for pick number 2?
All right, my second one, I appreciate the effort here. The New Britain Rock Cats, which might be one of the worst goddamn names for a team I've ever heard of in my life, decided to incorporate Christmas or Santa Claus for a team in a sport that does not play in the wintertime. I don't understand the correlation here. I don't know why, especially they just kind of romanticize one character from Christmas and being Santa Claus with the beard laying across the chest and then the words rock cats across the stomach. And then obviously the golden like belt buckle thing with the belt wrapped around. It's just, I get the idea, but I don't get why they went for it. like I get where they were like, oh well, it'll be something. This is like a family jersey, and but they don't play around Christmas time. And
That
this
was my
was
question.
what this is what they said. This is how they justified it was Christmas in July because people still say that shit, which is dumb as hell. It's Christmas is during Christmas in December, okay, for
America.
the birth of our Lord. All right, that's when Christmas is, not in July. All right, you leave July to everybody who celebrates America. All right, and you leave Christmas to being Christmas. Nobody understands why there's Christmas in July or why people say that. It doesn't even line up date wise. It makes no sense. So to me, just get rid of the idea in total. This is a terrible, terrible idea. And especially even if they just did the jersey itself without the beard there, like I would have almost even liked it more, but like a three-dimensional object being laid flat two-dimensional on a jersey is fucking awful. These are so bad.
The beard sends me. They really, really could have done without the beard on that. The beard pushed it to the limit a little too hard.
Tell them to shave.
Oh man, I mean, it'd be different if everybody's got a different colored beard though too. That's why Santa's Santa. How many people you know with a white beard? And if you know
Yeah.
someone with a white beard, they're playing Santa at the mall during Christmas. See, it's a very
True.
few and far between thing. That don't happen very often. So very rare. Very rare.
And okay, let me pick your brains though. New Britain Rock Cats is a terrible name, right?
Yeah.
I mean, or am I just being too harsh?
Nope, they're about all around as terrible with everything. Jerseys, names, everything else. We can probably find some more stuff to pick at them for too. I don't know what the record looks like, but they don't got a good start so far.
No, yeah, the beard sends me too. This makes me think like Abominable Snowman, not Santa. That's like the beard vibe that I'm getting. Like just super fucking scruffy. Benny, almost a Yeti looking thing going up there. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Another
I don't know if
connection.
we can go there this many weeks in a row. We've had too many signs coming up. Also, I'm gonna take a Snapchat of it later. My neighbor not my next door neighbor, but a neighbor in my neighborhood has count them, two Sasquatch statues in their yard.
No way,
And then
dude.
my neighbor two doors down has a black silhouette of a Sasquatch. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk after this, and I promise you I will show you what's going on. Brandon, we've got this whole dilemma with Bigfoot right now.
Oh my.
Okay, so I think he might be coming for us. We also think he's a leader of a drug cartel and is kidnapping a ton of people. So there's a lot going on.
Third week in a
Imagine
row.
catching Bigfoot on the trail cam just outside your neighbor's house. They're the ones that find him because they had the statues. They just caught Bigfoot like humping one of their statues.
Oh, dude.
That's a disaster that I hope happens. It's oh
Imagine
man.
WPXI. This is
I got Joe Starkey standing outside reporting in front of everybody. Oh man.
Hey, y'all seen the Bigfoot? You all seen the
Ew.
Bigfoot? All right. All right. B-Moon, what you got for pick number 2?
God, man, these just keep getting worse. What's going on? Right, why these all look like bicycle shirts? I don't understand. Norfolk Tide, SpongeBob, Nickelodeon night, whatever. I don't know whose idea this was. Again, maybe a little SpongeBob patch on the jersey or something. Maybe just do yellow and blue, or maybe little SpongeBob colors. Just maybe even make the jersey just look like a sponge. You have to put the face on it right in the center chest like that. Oh, good Lord. Poor SpongeBob. I feel bad for SpongeBob. Why they do him like that? He seemed like a good guy. These are rough, man. They even got the normal hats on. You might
That's
as well
my thing, dude.
Might as well ruin it all. Just give them yellow pants.
Yeah.
Give them brown saddle shoes, dress shoes to wear while they're pitching.
Right, like the jersey doesn't go with anything else. And like you said, I think like a patch would have been tough, or even if they went with like yellow and even maybe some of the spots that they have on there on a jersey, and then do like brown pants or something like that. Like make it similar enough, but just the obnoxious picture of the face right up there is like they're doing too much, and it doesn't go with anything else. This is great pick by you for what we're what
Ugh.
we're trying to accomplish here, but to the Norfolk Tide, Jesus H SquarePants.
I would have taken the Patrick Star jersey maybe, but the SpongeBob's a lot to handle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dude, this is a t-shirt that you get at Walmart, dude. This
Yeah.
is like the t-shirts that you find at Walmart that no one buys unless they're a fucking idiot.
These are looking like
or
EDM festival outfits. The more and more I see these, honestly.
this is a $7 Walmart tee.
Yeah.
This is what this is, and they turned it into a semi-professional baseball
Dude,
jersey.
they didn't even try with this one, dude.
No, literally copy pasted SpongeBob's face. Like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Yeah.
In their defense, though, I did see I think the majority of these terrible, god awful jerseys, they did donate proceeds from the ones they sold to charities, children's networks, that kind of stuff. So that's the only defense that I can give any of
Well,
these
so
people wearing these.
yeah, but I mean, how great is it if they clearly only donated like $20?
The kids
Because
are embarrassed. The kids are like, man.
I was gonna say they're definitely like turning down that money, dude. No question.
Yeah.
Like,
No
nah,
thanks.
that's where it came from. Nah, we're good.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. I'm
yeah,
out.
yeah, like it came from drug dealing. Like they were like, we don't want your dirty SpongeBob money. Like what the fuck? They took a righteous stand at SquarePants. Oh man.
Oh shit. All right.
We're rough.
So, moving on to my second pick. This one's kind of out there. This one's a little out there. So, going with I didn't know that there was baseball in Germany. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if this is considered like Division 1 baseball or like Major League Baseball in Germany, but like it's not Major League Baseball in the US, so I got to put it on here. They went with the Lederhosen look, and I get it. They're German, but like they look like Woody from Toy Story. It's not the right look here, and I get it. It's German beer, Oktoberfest, blah blah blah. But these are bad. The pants. There's absolutely no need for the pants on this. The pants are outrageous.
I will give them some credit. At least they did make pants that matched a terribly bad outfit. It's like if you're going to go all in, you might as well make the pants miserable too. So we'll go with this one. I like this one a little bit better than SpongeBob. Is it?
Yeah.
Me? Don't worry about where my eyes were wandering. But is that dude on the left bricked up right now? Because it looks like he's really enjoying wearing them pants. I think I'm going to judge by your laughs that's a yes.
Well, I didn't see
would
that
assume
before,
so.
but the pants really accentuated, dude.
Yeah, a stale schnitzel. That's that's a raw deal right there. That is just that's wow. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. I think after that
man needs a good lumberjack woman.
These are just These are just these are tough. I was gonna say these are hard to swallow, but these are tough to comprehend. I'll put it like that.
Yikes! All right,
getting lit.
Benny, round us out. What do you got?
All right, rant time. Okay, please tell me why the hell they had to go and do this. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos, who have been featured on the show before for positive reasons and for some romantically hilarious reasons, they have been on the show before. What in God's name is a Crabzilla, and what does that have to do with a Wahoo? Okay, that logo is dumb. These jerseys are they're one tone. What even the word Crabzillas, which it's not like there's some cultural phenomenon about Crabzilla. Some crackhead was just like, hey, it'd be cool if you had some crazy monster named Crabzilla and put him out there, and that's what they did. And they took that same crackhead sketch and put it on the hats, and they put it in the Jumbotron back there, and then they made the word Crabzilla the same tone as the jerseys with just a black outline, and then those jerseys are this weird fruit punch red that matches the pants as well. Then do a quick 180 for me, and you see that there is a crab or a Crabzilla crawling out of their ass. Why would they do this? The
brings a new
pants
definition
make
to
this
crab ass.
unforgivable. The gel, yeah. I mean, and God forbid they have crabs. This is tough. They have the same tone of the jersey and the pants that I think almost make it worse. Like even if they made the pants white or something like that, but then the poorly drawn logo on the hat. These from top to bottom are just terrible, and it is unforgivable what they did because not only is the head of the crab coming up out of the ass, but they have like other claws and appendages of it, like spreading the legs. The further down you go, I mean, this is just awful. When I was looking up stuff, I was like, I have never been more appalled at what any sports organization has ever put their people in than a crab literally crawling out of an anal crevice on every uniform of a semi-professional sports team. This is insane.
These dudes just look like living, walking Old Bay seasoning.
They are. They are. But like also maybe, some nether region treatment as well because of whatever the hell they got going on down there. If you mix Old Bay and Gold Bond for all intents and purposes, this is what you have. And it's a damn shame because Smalls and I are big advocates of the Pensacola Blue Wahoos, but maybe not anymore because these are just atrocious in every sense.
Well, their jerseys aren't normally that orange color, then, correct?
No.
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 Yeah.
That's what I mean. Is this was like its own whole gimmick. Don't know where Crabzilla came from. Don't know where the colors came from. Don't know where the logo on the hat or the ass came from. Period. Even like the font and the numbers and everything. And I credit teams for doing something different. I like having an abstract alternate jersey. These are just troublesome. I mean, it's just awful.
If I worked with the person that came up with this idea, I'd be a little uncomfortable with them working.
Strike them.
Yeah.
They need struck. That's what needs to happen. Tell them no, bad like a dog, and then send them to a cage somewhere.
I think they should be on a list somewhere. I think they should be on a list somewhere, dude. Who puts us on that region of a person? You know?
Crab looks more like a pokeball, like half a pokeball than it does a crab.
Yeah.
Like the top of a propane tank or something.
Oh no. Oh no. Damn it, Bobby. They don't make sense. There's no explanation. I was looking through, I read 3 articles trying to look for why they did this, and I couldn't get anything. This is just, we want to be weird as shit. So here you are.
Fair enough.
Dude, this is absurd. I'm Googling what is Crabzilla, and like
gotta be some like old folk tale or something.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like it's just like a crazy big crab or some shit. It's megalodon but a crab. That's what it sounds like.
So that'll definitely turn into a well worth it movie.
Yeah.
Then if that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yeah, Cocaine Bear's got to move over for Crabzilla, dude.
Crabzilla.
All right.
What do you got, B Moon? Round us out.
Oh boy! All right. So State College Spikes, little local John, 2014. They're the Cardinals, one of the Cardinals farm teams. So they did a little Fresh Prince. I guess they thought it was a tribute. Some terrible interpretation of the Fresh Prince. The only thing that really sends it, I guess, is the graffiti. I guess that matches up a little bit. Looks like a little kid drew all the logos on there. There's a picture of the back somewhere too. The back's just as bad. It's god awful. Again, we'll let them have a little bit of love just because they donated the money for these for charity too. But I mean, y'all really butchered it. Will Smith would probably slap the shit out of whoever made these harder than he slapped Chris Rock. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him either. What's this little thing down at the bottom? That's like, I was trying to look at that earlier. It looks like some type of like goofy purple platypus with a green shirt or something,
Dude,
maybe.
I don't know.
Sure. I don't know what they were trying to go with. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle, a lot to look at. Wasn't a big fan. Little eclectic. looks kind of cool, but you did too much again. Just one of those things where they were just like, fuck it, we'll see what happens.
What outside of the graffiti and like the one license plate? What does this have to do with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Nothing. I don't think. Nothing.
Like, I don't see the
Well,
connection.
Smalls, you're partially responsible for this.
Why? Because I went to school right there. Is that
Billy,
it?
Yeah.
at it again, baby. At it again.
And you started going there in 2014. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done something. You
Should have made a
you
change.
could have stopped them.
Freshman Smalls, dude. That's what was on my mind. What are the Spikes doing over there in that stadium, dude?
You were like, forget the college experience. I gotta go fix problems. And then you took the Will Smith upon yourself and smacked the shit out of whoever was doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, these are just all in all bad. And like you said, I think the only reason that people would even know what the hell this is about is because of the graffiti and like the way that looks. Like that's just what makes you think, oh, that's like Fresh Prince. But everything else, I mean, it's hard to discern what is going on there, and it's not well done. It's not good. It's not, to me. They thought it was super creative. I think it's just kind of lazy and thrown together. These are just bad, man. These ugh.
The other
Bad,
thing that
bad,
gets
bad.
me, it's like you can just tell by looking at these that these were not high quality jerseys. Like
No.
they were probably like light, flaky t-shirt material. Like
Paper
even
thin.
like if y'all
Yep.
just had that jersey in white with maybe like a chain link pattern, just simple chain link with nothing else, and like embroidered the Spikes graffiti 45, whatever, like might have been okay, but like just too much going on, too much to look at.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to defend the Spikes here because I've been to a few Spikes games because they were right there. Tickets were $2. You go for dollar beer night. That's like what it's all about, right?
See, so you were there. So you could have done something.
Not this year.
Think it.
I wasn't there this
Dude.
season.
Well, and that's, I mean, it is always tough to like bear, but we all know all teams that we support have had some hiccup in jersey history. This is just so much worse than what I'm hoping happens to any team that I'm supporting at some point. But these are just, this is the L that they had to stamp on their forehead, you know?
Yikes. All right. Moving on to my last one here.
Round us out. I need explanation on this because I don't know what this is.
So this is Stockton Ports. I don't even know what farm system these guys are in. I don't know where Stockton is. I'm assuming there's a port there. California. All right, there we go. That's cool because I didn't know that. I didn't do a ton of research on this one. I know that on previous episodes, I think it was we did lower division soccer in Europe. There was a broccoli jersey. This is just the asparagus version of that, where they just took an actual picture of asparagus and printed it on a jersey.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't get the connection. It doesn't. It only kind of looks like asparagus, kind of. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense, and it's just horseshit.
Bro, that could have been asparagus. That could have been weed. That could have been some sort of worm. I don't know. And honestly, tough look because Nate and Nick Diaz are from Stockton, California, actually. So for them to be from there, no. You know what? I want to see Nate Diaz in one of these jerseys.
All right, yeah.
That's what I want to happen once he gets out of jail in New Orleans or whatever the hell happened to him recently. But these are terrible, and then you can't even see like the word, like you can't even see ports as much because it's hidden in all the asparagus. I don't know what this is, dude. These are terrible, and I don't really like the name ports. That's dumb, and their logo on their hat is stupid. And these two guys look like they probably rode their tractors to high school the last week of school is a prank, like that type of shit. So all in all, everything I'm looking at right now is just bad.
It's like if you wouldn't have known it was an asparagus, the jersey wouldn't have been that bad in your mind. You know, you just been like, all right, that's some like cool, funky design or something. But the fact that you know it's asparagus just kind of is off-putting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah,
And I'll tell you what, I actually enjoy asparagus, but not here.
Well, it's
This
like
is
I guess
this
it
is
was like
not it.
I actually saw this jersey like when I was looking up bad ones too, and I guess it was they had asparagus night at the ballpark. So my first thought is so like everybody's pee stank that night, every single person there.
Everybody's got stank piss. What were they doing? Were they handing out like,
that,
hey, instead of dollar dog night, we're gonna give you asparagus wrapped in tinfoil for $2 or what? Like what, asparagus night? What does that?
dude,
What
that's got
does
to be
that
some
mean?
soggy
Tell me
ass
what that
asparagus,
means.
dude. That's
There's
got to
got to be
be.
more to it, but I don't. They needed less context than just to not do it at all would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of ballpark has the idea of serving asparagus of all things? Like that doesn't. It's like having cauliflower night, dude. Like what does that mean? Like, are
Maybe
you?
it's like an inside joke that we just don't get because
Yeah, right. But like, what else were they doing to make this asparagus night? Like, was there like a dude in a big stuffed asparagus suit walking around, and they made like a whole new mascot? Were the bats, like the sleeves that they put on the bats, were those supposed to be imaged like asparagus? Like what? And why that committed? Why was there an asparagus night? Like, is asparagus have some spiritual meaning to Stockton? Like, what the hell is that?
asparagus races like the pierogies.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
You can do that.
yeah. These are not good and does not make any sense at all.
I've just come to the conclusion after looking at all these, the minor leagues have no chill at all
No.
about anything. They just do not
Zero.
do whatever they want.
You get
All gas.
the first idea that comes to your mind. Fuck it, let's print it like ASAP.
Literally.
No,
You imagine being the screen print company and getting that order and be like, what the?
You're like,
Okay.
all right,
yeah,
they're paying us an absurd
your
amount of
money,
money to do this.
you know for a fact they had some sort of giveaway too with asparagus jerseys or T-shirts or something that night. Imagine going home with your
Or-
kid and he has an
Or
asparagus
just
jersey.
bundles,
Yeah.
or just bundles of asparagus. That was the giveaway. Got a bundle this big, and that was but they're doing 50-50 tickets for lumps of asparagus.
Years
Oh,
supply
man.
of spare guy.
Oh, dude. All right. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Benny, Twinkie, we got the Twinkie boys over here sporting it down in Memphis. The Rock Cats, I think the Rock Cats have to be like an otter. I think that's what a Rock Cat is. I have no idea. But
I thought a Rockette was one of the dancers that swung their legs in New York or something. Or is that something different?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a Rockette, not
Rockette.
a rock cat.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, close.
Then we got Crabzilla gang over here down in Florida, which is just a wild move.
A crab out of a butthole is a wild move.
That's last.
That is bold.
Wouldn't recommend it.
No, absolutely not. And B Moon, we got Peckers. Good old fashioned Spencer's gifts, dude. At it again. SpongeBob did SpongeBob dirty too, and then just a very lazy version of a Fresh Prince jersey in State College. It is a tough look for me, I think, just being associated with that.
It's your fault.
Yeah, I could have stopped it, dude. Could have stopped it. All right, then we got rounding it out with hot dog vendor with the giant the carny look over here, Colonel Sanders.
Those goddamn carnies. You and your hatred towards carnival workers.
And we got the Butch Bender Lederhosen boys over here, with just the weirdest looking baseball pants you've ever seen. And then the
For multiple
asparagus.
reasons.
Yeah, the asparagus over here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there were any redeeming qualities about any of these, if I had to say so myself. But
nope, straight into the trash bin. These. I mean, hey, the one redeeming quality, I guess, we got a pretty good laugh out of them. It's just, other than that, though, that's all they're good for, I think.
yikes!
I'm impressed, honestly. Very impressed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Hey, you you came in with some heaters for this topic because especially like trying to find a bad something, and especially in something as niche and minute of a pigeonhole is minor league baseball is like did a pretty damn good job. Not that we expected any less from our third member of the show,
Well, thank you.
but
To be fair, it was easier than I thought it would be, as you
Yeah,
can see. Why?
yeah. There's a lot of material to work with in this
Yeah,
category. I think, like we could probably do another. We can do an entire season. I think on minor league baseball, and like there's
easy.
just so much there. But boys, B Moon, I appreciate you coming on as always. We both do.
for sure. Yeah.
Always an electric
Of course,
factory.
man.
Always a good time. You got anything to say to the people? Where can they find you? Where can they see you next? What do you got going on?
Yeah, so my personal Instagram is Taurus Lookup, TOURISTSLOOKUP. Hippie at Heart page is, like I said earlier, thehippieatheart.com, hippie with a Y, the Hippie at Heart on Instagram, Randy Restock, that's all on Depop, depop.com/Randy Restock, Randy Restock on Instagram, and I got clothes down at the Bohem store, 5156 Butler Street in Pittsburgh. That's about it, man. Just grinding it out, living the dream, man. Looking forward to watching these Buccos and getting some sun out here in Pittsburgh. Been a long winter. We're ready to get out there and drink some icy Turner beer.
Let's go.
Yes. Hey, dude, seriously, can't thank you enough. We always love having you on. Appreciate you taking the time. And we're pumped to see you keep living the dream, man, and
Yep.
and doing the things you love and making things happen. And we're always in full support of you. So appreciate you coming on and being our pal here for a couple episodes, and look forward to seeing what's next.
For sure, man. I always appreciate y'all having me on. We got to link up and get a beer in person here sometime
Hell
here
yeah,
soon.
dude. Absolutely.
Anytime.
Let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. This has been The Vault. Tune in next week. I think we're peacing out now. So, peace.